Easily the biggest two games so far as Leverkusen boss. It's Bayern Munich followed by Chelsea. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Save. I am Coach Leffert. It's a pleasure to have you with me. It's been going very, very well. We currently sit second in the Bundesliga. However, that's quite... it's not as accurate as you'd think it would be. We are 1 point behind Dortmund, who will be playing... well, our game in hand against them is against Bayern Munich today. But the teams on 13, Leverkusen, St. Pauli, Ingolstadt and Bayern Munich, and Hertha Berlin on 12, Augsburg on 11, Hamburg on 10, Stuttgart on 10 as well. So it's still very tightly packed after 7 or 6 games in our cases at the top of the table. However, we have been playing very, very well. So we beat Bayern Munich in the Super Cup. I say we, I'm pretty sure I didn't take control of that game. No, I didn't. Then Hamburg was our first game, 8-0. We beat Dortmund 2-1. At home, very good. Timo Werner scoring an own goal in the 58th minute, which gave us a 2-0 lead, and then K. David Schult scored, who's since moved. No, they bought him from Bayern Munich. Sorry, that must be what I'm thinking of. Yes, they paid 64 million to get him from Bayern Munich, and he scored in his debut against us. We then beat Wolfsburg away from home 5-2. Di Marta getting 2, Barrio, Isaac, and then another own goal from Goossens. We drew 0-0 with Schalke, which was a bit annoying. Schalke, I don't really know how you pronounce that one. A little bit annoying. Then we lost 2-1 to Hoffenheim. We absolutely battered them, is the only way to describe that game. Absolutely hammered them. Di Marta put us 1-0 up after 20 minutes, and then they rallied in 4 minutes, got 2 goals. And it was game over. We couldn't get anything else out of it. We followed that up with a 3-1 win at Stuttgart. Isaac, David and Dolberg getting the goals. Then we beat Sparta Prague 2-1. And we've just smashed Hertha Berlin 5-1 at home. Dolberg getting a penalty. Isaac getting a goal. Brett Higgins getting a goal as well. So well done, Brett. And Gal David scoring 2 as well. We've had a slight change in formation. Not too sure if I'm going to be keeping it against Bayern because it's very, very attacking, as you can see here. 3 out-and-out strikers, 2 advanced playmakers, 1 playmaker who sits on defend, and then both attacking fullbacks as well. Now, it's, as I said, very, very attacking if you consider that we're playing it on an attacking mentality as well. I've got a feeling Bayern might pick us off if we stick with this. But saying that, I'm going to try it because the result in the last game was incredible, that 5-1 win against Hertha. We played such good football. It was really, really good to see. Also, thank you very much for all the likes, comments and stuff on the previous videos. Again, not too sure if I'm going to answer questions on this one, so leave them on the questions below. And on the questions before, if I haven't answered it and you think I've missed it, please leave it below again. And I'll try and get round to answering them in the next video, which will hopefully be tomorrow. Not 100% sure on tomorrow's though, because I've got football training in the evening, so I might have to stay in and focus on that. Sorry, go out and do that instead of record a video. But the next video after this one will be a 1-game episode on extended highlights where we do some answering your questions and comments. So remember to leave them below. Anything you want to talk about, football, football manager, sport, Singapore, England, I don't care. I'll answer anything that I can answer the best I can. That was a very weird sentence. Anyway, on to the game against Bayern Munich. So, here we go. Sticking with the attacking lineup, this is how we line up. Leno, Heinrichs, Udoki, I think is what someone told me to pronounce this. Udoki. Barrio and Muller at the back 4. Havit is in the middle. Brett Higgins and Carrasco make up the middle 2. Isaac, Dolberg and David make up the front 3. They line up in a very familiar 4-1-2-2-1 formation with some very good players. Hummels in goal, Alex Telles left back, and N'Golo Kante in the middle. Renato Sanchez, who is absolutely phenomenal, world class. He really is amazing in this game. Moise Kean on the left, Gilson Martins, yeah, on the right side from Sporting, and then up front D Hutton, who is an American that they've just bought in this window from Tottenham for £65 million. So they've got a very good team. We are not the favourites. They are actually the favourites. They think it's going to be a draw. The predictions before the game say it's going to be a draw. But let's see how we get on. I'm going to say let's go and do this for the fans because it's a rivalry game. Whoa, I still want to keep Leno in goal. We did look to get in a goalkeeper for the transfer window, but we just didn't. We couldn't. We made a couple of bids for a couple of people. Nothing came off though. So really, yeah, back on key. Really, the squad stays as it is. Obviously, Kasper Dolberg came in. We'll have a quick check after this game. I don't think we brought anyone else in other than that. As you can see, a draw does take us top, so we don't necessarily have to be attacking for the whole game. But that's what we're going to start with as Bayern Munich come forward into Hutton. Hutton across. Moise Keane's beaten in there. Sanchez knocks it down. Gelson Martinez shoots past Leno in goal. And it is 1-0 to Bayern Munich. They're a really good team. The plan is to knock them off top spot in this division. They've been bossing it for years, but I don't think it's going to be a process we can do in the first season. As Gelson Martin just sticks it under Leno's dive. A bit of disappointing that for the goalkeeper. But we keep going as they get another highlight. This looks like an action replay as Hutton's beaten in the air, but it comes to Exposito. Flammersberger shoots, well, with a lot of power. Leno sees it wide. Flammersberger with a free kick. In it goes, headed across. Tellez heads it back. It's deflecting around, and Gelson Martins gets his second goal of the game, assisted by Renato Sanchez again. And I think we need to mix this up a little bit. So what can we do here? I think we're going to drop this down to our usual formation, actually. We're going to press Havit up there. We'll drop Isaac and David back into these positions. Attacking midfielder on attack. Attacking midfielder on attack. Dolberg up front. Deep line playmaker on defend. You can be a central midfielder on support. We're going to drop these guys down to be on support as well so that we don't get caught too much there. And then we're just going to drop down to control. I know this is a stupid thing to do when we are already 2-0 down, but I don't want this to be embarrassing as Flamsberger put in a free kick. Zagadou got beaten in the air. Tellez knocked it down. Sanchez, it was actually Sanchez's shot was blocked, so I would not credit that to him as an assist. Leno with the goal kick out to Heinrichs on the right-hand side. Holds onto it into Udoki, Carrascal holds onto it. Barrio, Havit back to Udoki, just keeping the ball. This is the best bit of possession we've had all game. Isaac, ball through. Dolberg, he's got past the last man. He shoots. Good save from Amos. And it rolls 3 for Gelson to pick up. Look at that. This loss drops us from 2nd to 5th. That's how tight it is at the top in this early stage of the season as Brett Higgins comes forward to Heinrichs. Back to Brett Higgins. Brett Higgins to Carrascal on the edge. Can he get a shot off? He does. Over the bar. And not much to write home about. Alex Tellez with a throw-in for Bayern Munich. We're intercepted there with Isaac, whose clearance just is smashed against the Bayern Munich player, and Sanchez ends up on the ball. Flamsberger out to Exposito, up to Gelson Martinez, who's had an astounding first half, and he's topped it off with an assist, or just crossing it and Carlos Barrio turning it into his own net. And Bayern Munich are the dominant force in German football, and that annoys me. Hummels with a free kick, up it goes. Only half an hour gone, and we find ourselves 3-0 down. Gelson Martinez is tackled. Carrascal picks it up. Udoki into Enriquez. I can't remember how I said his name before. Sanchez, Keane, Hutton brings it down round the corner. Flamsberger's in. Great save from Leno to reduce the embarrassment-ish. Hummels with another free kick out to Moise Keane on the left-hand side for Bayern Munich. He comes forward. Good tackle from Brett Higgins. Well done. Barrio out to Muller. Muller back to Leno. Leno with a big ball forward. Doesn't reach Gal David though. And Gelson Martinez picks it up. Sanchez back out to Exposito on this right-hand side. He's got Martinez running inside him. It's a good block, but Exposito keeps the ball. Moise Keane looked offside, but Sanchez picks it up, shoots over the bar. And the young Portuguese, well, he's not young in this game, he'll be 27, I think. Portuguese player doesn't get it on target. And it looks like we're going to go in 3-0 down, which is really shit. And it is 3-0. Bayern Munich absolutely dominating it. So I'm going to say I expect to see a much better performance in the second half. We're going to mix this up. We're going to drop... Havit is going to go back into here. And you can stay as a deep line playmaker on defend. Carrascal is going to go there. David's going to go out. Isaac's going to go out. Brett Higgins is going to drop into the middle. But we're actually going to mix things up. So, Kasper Dolberg is going to be replaced by Demate because he is our best striker. Well, he's not our best striker. He's a proven goal scorer in this division is the best way to describe it. David is going to go there. We've got anyone to replace these guys. Kai Havertz can possibly do it. No, we're going to put These guys onto inside forwards, onto attack. You can see what's coming. You can see what formation is coming. But Higgins is going to be replaced, actually. Sorry, Brett. You're not having a very good game. You're going to be replaced by Kai Havertz. And Havertz is going to sit there as a centre midfielder on attack. Carrasco will be advanced playmaker. Muller will be a complete wing-back on attack. We need to get back into this game, so I'm reverting to type of a formation I know and love. We're going to look for the overlap. We're going to exploit the middle. We're going to sit narrower. We will be closing them down more. We'll use tight marking, prevent that. Retain possession, pass into space, slightly higher line, higher tempo, and we will run at the defence as well. That is how we're lining up for the second half. And here we go with my voice bellowing in their ears, telling them that I expect to see a much better performance. Let's see how we get on. Interestingly, when they're 3-0 up, they've also made 2 subs. They took off Moises Keane and their £60 million man in Hutton. So let's see what happens in this second half. Okay, so Isaac really is not getting into the game on that side. He's going to be replaced by Callum Bacon. Callum's going to go up top. Di Matteo will go on the edge there, and Callum will go back to... Oh, well, he'll go up to being a poacher. Let's leave 3 men up on attacking formation. As the game is sort of petering out, I imagine Bayern Munich have taken their foot off the gas a little bit. We're probably still trying. Oh, Callum, you're listed as a wonder kid now. There you go. There's an improvement. You've obviously been impressing with your appearances in the team so far, and your stats have gone up. So you're now a wonder kid. Literally nothing has happened in this second half. We've got into the game more with possession and shots, but not one highlight at all. Here we go. Alex Tellez. I don't even care that it's for them. It's a highlight. Gelson Martinez shoots. It deflects around, hits the post. He was offside though, so it's a free kick, and that will take us into injury time, and nothing else is going to happen. This will be the end of the game. It's Exposito. We'll be back for the game against Chelsea, where hopefully we have a much better performance and result. And we're back for the game against Chelsea. We're sticking with this formation, but we've dropped it down to counter to see how that works. Differences are Havertz comes in for Callum Bacon, and Iter comes in, at left back. Other than that, it's the same team. They line up looking very good. Dybala up front, Suarez behind him, Hazard on the left, Chiesa on the right, Christensen still in the centre, Alaba at left back, and Thibaut Courtois still in goal. They look incredible. This team looks incredible. They're the favourites to win the group. Obviously, we've beaten Inter Milan and Sparta Prague, but I'm not expecting us to win this game at all. But we'll see how this formation works with a counter-attack on it. As you can see, we've got 7 points. Chelsea are on 7 points. Both of us winning our games, and Inter and Sparta Prague playing each other today. So they both have a point each at the moment. So if you are enjoying the series, enjoying the video, please leave a like. If that like button thing is below, I don't know, 30, hit it, and let's see if we can get above 30 likes on this video today. That would be really, really useful and really good. It does help the channel out, and I know I keep saying that, but it really does. As Vallejo picks up the short goal kick, Christensen to Alaba, out to Hazard. Hazard comes forward with his dribbling skills, beats 1, beats 2, and gives it to Akpala on the right back position. Torreira will pick up that rebound. Arthur to Hazard. Look at those numbers we're keeping forward. If we can nick the ball and get forward, we'll be in. But Dybala has missed an absolute sitter. That's interesting to know with that counter-attack formation, that they are pushing everybody forward, and it leaves us 3-on-2 at the front. Or up here, as you can see, this guy here is still going to push on. As Hazard comes forward, Suarez, Dybala puts that one in. And we're 1-0 down. So probably could have done with one of those 3 players defending then, really. That's probably what's at fault with this tactic, but I'm not going to see it again. In other news, Marco Toss, you've scored for Inter, and you've got them beating Sparta Prague at the moment. Well done. So Iter picks the ball up, his cross is blocked, he gets it back into Havertz, Havertz to Dolberg, out to Henriks, he's got surely a little ball down the line. Penalty, it is a penalty! Alaba diving into the ball, and Dolberg will take this. Can we make it 1-1? Kasper Dolberg v Thibaut Courtois. Kasper Dolberg misses. For God's sake. That's probably going to be our only chance in the game. 1 shot, 1 on target. It was a penalty and we missed it. So, brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Sometimes I hate this game. Dybala comes forward for Chelsea. Gets to the edge of the box, runs wide, cross in. Chiesa at the back post. It's headed away very well. And Iter gets it away. Suarez into Arthur. Lots of time. Into Hazard. Up to Dybala. And they've made it 2-0. And it's quite clear this formation does not work against the bigger teams. So we're going to literally just revert to that. Just put them out wide at the moment and see what happens. I don't want to see Dybala score in a second, so we'll skip that. This is muchos annoying. Corner, Havertz. Out to David on the edge. Loads of time and space. He's got a little ball to Isaac. Uses him. Can he shoot? Back to Gal David. Gal David. Cross in. Easy for Courtois. What was that about? That was a terrible corner routine. And the ball goes out to Hazard on the left. This guy out here, Chiesa's got acres at the back post. Hazard bibs it to him. Chiesa hits the bar. And Carrasco, well, played it back into the danger area. But we eventually get it away. David to Dolberg. Dolberg infield to Weigl. And that is that. And that will probably be half time. And it's going to be a very crap episode, I assume. Because this really has not gone well. So before we go into the team talk, let's go into the tactics. We're going to mix this up. David up front. Dolberg's going to come off. Isaac's going to go out front with him. These two are going to play as an advanced forward and a complete forward on support. And then we're going to play the diamond. We're still going to push both full-backs on. And we are actually going to play this diamond. So we're going to have Havertz in there and as advanced playmaker. Dolberg is going to come off for Benjamin Havitt. And you two are going to swap over. And then you two are going to swap over. And Weigl is going to sit as a deep line playmaker on defend there. Havitt is going to play as a ball-winning midfielder on support. So hopefully those... In fact, might as well just do that. And put you as a deep line playmaker on defend back there. And you as a ball-winning midfielder on support in there. Because that's what you prefer to do. Okay, we're going to go up to standard. We're going to play this. We're going to play a slightly higher line. We're going to close them down more. We're going to up the tempo. Let's mix up the passing. And let's get into the second half after we absolutely bollock them. Aggressively, show me something else. That was crap. End the team talk. Start the second half. This has been an appalling episode. Yeah, maybe that... I don't know. Well, I heard that Berlin aren't a bad side. And we smashed them 5-1 using that tactic. So I do find that a little bit annoying. I thought I'd designed another pretty decent tactic. But evidently, I didn't. It doesn't help when Dolberg misses a penalty. Score that, makes it 1-1. Completely different game. Leno with a free kick out wide. Up to Barrio. Barrio to Weigl. Weigl holds on to it. Into Iter. Into Havertz. Havertz to Havitt. Havitt back to Havertz. Havertz out wide to Heinrichs, who's pushed on well. Ball forward. It's a crap pass. And Torrier picks it up. Into Alaba. Alaba to Hazard. Hazard to Arthur. You can tell they've just slowed the play down here. Into Denis Suarez. Tackled. Carrasco. Up to Gal David. David keeps hold of it. Well done. Havertz out to Iter. Iter, ball across. Christensen heads it away. Heinrichs is there. Ball in. Looking for David. Heads it down. Isaac. What a finish. 2-1. We're back in with a shout. And the diamond appears to be working against Chelsea. Maybe it's a diamond formation we need. I'm not playing any formation with wingers at the moment. As Heinrichs picked up Christensen's header away. Ball across. Great knockdown from David. First time left-footed finish by Isaac. And we are back in with a shout. And there is a kickoff highlight. Can we nick the ball? Chiesa. Oh, he's got himself sent off. Literally, I've played him 3 times. Twice he's got injured and once he's got sent off. This is ridiculous. Why do I keep picking him in games? Gianluca Iter. I don't know why I keep picking you. Sven Müller is going to come on for... Oh, I don't want to take Havertz off. He's very instrumental to how we play. We're going to go one up top and it's going to be David off for Müller to sit there, and then Isaac's going to have to sit as a complete forward on attack now. Oh, that could scupper our comeback, which is very, very annoying. Courtois with a goal kick. Long to Chiesa, which is odd, because you'd think we're in playing with one striker. You'd think they'd play it short, but Arthur up to Chiesa. Chiesa runs down the right wing, crosses it in. Dybala for the hat-trick, gets it far too easy for Chelsea. Getting a man sent off really has not helped us. What's annoying is that we've had the only clear-cut chance of the game. That's absolutely incredible. A good hat-trick for Dybala. Another kick-off highlight. Let's see what happens. Heinrichs back to Udoki. Udoke, I think it is. Havertz, Barrio. Look how far we've pushed Müller up there. As the ball over the top, can't find him. And Vallejo picks it up. Alaba, Hazard, tackled by Havitt. Havitt gets it back. Now what's he going to do with it? Comes wide, gives it infield to Weigl, to Carrasco, up to Isaac. Turns his man, gets into the box, shoots. Easy save for Courtois. Not hit with enough power to beat him. It's going to be back-to-back losses. Shit. Marco Tosh, you've scored 2. Congratulations. I really wish I'd signed you. Well, you'd already moved before I had the chance, but yeah. It's just annoying. You'd be amazing up front for us. We could have had a Callum Bacon, Marco Toss, Jan Petrick, and Brett Higgins quadruple front four, like 2 strikers, 2 attacking midfielders, and then Lovro holding the back at centre-back. As Arthur puts in a corner, Barrio heads it away. Probably going to be the end of the game, or they nick another goal. Alaba, Coutron heads it, and Leno makes a good save. It's another corner. 4 minutes of added time we're into. Dybala puts in, Carrasco heads that around, so it'll be another corner for Chelsea. It looks like Dybala comes over the other side now. He's going into the box, and Arthur will take this one. Puts it across. Vallejo is beaten in the air. Bojic picks it up. Hudson Odoi is tackled by Havit, and now can we just go and get another consolation goal? Carrasco, ball out wide to Heinrichs. Heinrichs is... No, he's not tackled. He keeps the ball and goes back to Udoki. But that's going to be the end of the game, and with that we will see the end of the episode as Carrasco is fouled by Arthur, and that really will be the end of the game. So we'll leave it there. A disappointing episode will come straight out of the game now. Gianluca Iter getting sent off because he's an absolute idiot, and he's now playing himself out of my starting 11. Dybala scoring a hat-trick, and Bayern Munich really putting us to the sword with Gelson Martin, sorry. But that is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and it will be much appreciated. I'll talk to you soon, but for now, I'm out. Cheers.